Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Biffyn and this is a brand new series. That's right, LOSUMG modded Minecraft is back. Yay! So, I'm here in my little secret bunker here on the LOSUMG server. So for those of you who don't know, LOSUMG modded Minecraft this year is Feed the Beast, and basically the LOSUMG guys, we've got together and we're going to build a big city. And my series, or our series as I should say, that's me and Hellish, we're working together. We're using these things here. They're computers, right? In Minecraft. I know, right? Cool. So basically, I'll talk a little bit about our goals as a group first. We're going to build a big city and we're going to have everything because it's modded Minecraft. But basically, think of New York, but in Minecraft. That's what we're going for. So that's the main goal, and we've got different people working on different things, like Doc and No Snow working on power and utilities, and Ken Dorian and Ghost are adventuring, and Tidmuth and Meeper are... What are Tidmuth and Meeper doing? They are doing transportation, and Springy and Uperia are doing farming and food, and we've got Nashka who's doing the storage system and other things, but I forget what. Sorry Nashka. And then there's me and Hellish, and we're the computer guys, we're the IT guys. So for those of you who don't know, in modded Minecraft, or in this Feed the Beast Infinity is the one we're using, is a mod called Computercraft, and Computercraft brings computers to Minecraft. So I'm just gonna give a little bit of an introduction to Computercraft today and what me and Hellish are doing. I mean, you will have already seen some of that. Have you seen the video that is on Hellish's channel, which is a highlight of the stream? And obviously if you've seen the stream too, you would know what we're doing, but we thought it was a good idea to give a little bit of a basic intro as to what we're hoping to do. So with Computercraft, you can have computers obviously, and here we have a disk drive with a disk in it, and here we have a thing called a turtle. We'll talk a little bit about that later. But you can also have a network which is wireless or wired and connect all the computers up and use it for as a normal computer basically. So our first goal was to use one of these turtles here. This is a mining turtle, and get it to mine out all the ores that we needed in the beginning, and we've done that now. Oh, I just heard something blow up really close. I'm still safe. Yes, everything's okay. And okay, right, back to it. So we've got the mining turtle and we did what we've wanted to do. So now we're moving on to our next objectives, which at the moment is to get our workshop up and running, and then do the tunnels. I think was the next thing that we discussed to do for the service tunnels, but you'll see that in later videos. But so as I said today, okay, so that's our goals, and then I think next after those immediate goals will be to get the network set up so that we can have everyone connected to a computer network and they can send messages and stuff. And I'm going to try and build a basic operating system so that everyone can have an operating system, a Windowsy style type thing, and they can send emails to each other and stuff. And I think that's basically it for now. Whoa, that sounded close. There was another explosion. Not very safe in my secret bunker, am I? Okay, so then we want, as I was going to say anyway, so that's kind of threw me off a bit. Okay, so what I wanted to show today is just basically the main part of this is going to be a little bit of an introduction to Computercraft and what so you can see how it works and what we'll be doing on a more, just to help you understand, you know. So here we have a computer, and you'll see how we build these later on when we get the workshop up and running in the next couple of videos, I would imagine. But basically, this is it. Imagine command line that you used to have on your Windows. Well, it's still there, but that you have on Windows. And you can do all sorts of stuff here. We can let's type ls. And that shows us what we've got on the computer now. List. I think ls stands for. So we've got two things. We've got disk and ROM. So what we're going to do is make our first program. And we're going to go edit. And then we'll call it our first program. Hit enter, and here we are. Now we're in a kind of text editor type situation where we can write a program. So let's say I'm just going to do a quick title, our first program, and then we're going to do what everyone does for their first program when they learn programming. We're going to do a hello world program. So first thing we're going to do is go to.clear, and this just clears anything that's already on the screen, and you'll see this a lot, especially I think on my side with the operating system, but we'll get into that later. So this just clears everything that's on the screen. Then we want to do a term dot set cursor position, and we're going to set it to the first line and the first character, I guess you would call it. Now we're going to get into the meat and bones of the program. A very, very basic, simple program. We're going to say term dot write, so it's going to write to the screen. And then here we're going to open, and we're going to say hello world. Okay, hello world, close that off. And that's it. That's our basic program. So let's see if it works, shall we? So I'm going to hit Control, save first, then exit. Now to run a program, you just type the name of the program. So our first program. There, hello world. It works. So I'll just quickly show you. We'll do a clear, which is basically just a term.clear, and we're going to say edit our first program, and then we're going to just show you that we can write this two different ways. We're going to say use a different command, which is called print, and that will print to the screen. And we're going to say space hello world exclamation mark, close those and save and exit, and we're going to run our first program again. Hello world, hello world. Okay, so that's a little bit boring, so we'll go back to edit our first program. We will, let's say, let's make it a bit more interesting. So what we're going to do to do that is use a function. So a function is something that you can write code inside and call later. So I'll show you how this is going to work now. We are going to say, first we're going to say function. Function. We'll call it hello. Let's end. As it's a function, you've always got to end. And inside here, we can just do a print. We will do term.set cursor position. And let's go for free 1. And then we'll do a term.write this time. And we'll say a more interesting hello. And now, because it's a function, what we've got to do, we can't just, if we run it, that will do nothing. We've got to call the function, so we say hello, and that calls the function. So let's save, exit out of here, we'll run our first program. What? Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Okay, so here's, as you can see, the joys of bugs in code. So let's edit our first program, and what I've done is I set it to the cursor position. So if we just say 1, and then this needs to be 3, save, exit, run. There we go, that's better. Okay, so that's just a little bit of an introduction to the code, and you'll see a whole lot more of that coming up. So if I just escape out of here, we can see that we've got a disk drive here. So for example, let's say we wanted our program on the disk, so we could take it and put it on another computer without network connection or whatever, then we can do that. So to do that, I'm just going to say clear, and then I'm going to say copy our first program to disk / new program. Nope, new program. Okay. Now if I say change directory, cd to disk, and type ls, we should hopefully see new program on there. There it is. Cool. So now I here have this disk, and on this disk is our program. It's cool, right? It's just computers in Minecraft. It's cool. You're going to see a lot of cool things, so you should stick around and see. And the last thing that I quickly wanted to talk about today is this. This is a turtle, and you're going to see a lot of them, I think, especially early on. You can do all sorts with these. We can use them to build things. We can use them to dig out shafts and go mining for us, and they're going to be our little robot slaves. And I really don't know a whole lot about the computers, the turtles. Sorry, that's Hellish's department, but I can show you this. They have some built-in programs. If I just do list, oh no, I think one of the built-in ones is called dance. Yeah, so let's make it dance. Okay, there we go. So someone's wrote some code that makes it spin around and dance on the spot. we have a program already wrote that you've seen being used on the live stream that mines intelligently, and we will probably, well, we'll definitely be writing other programs, so you'll see more of that then. But basically that's it really. I just wanted to press any key to stop the groove. I feel like a bit of a killjoy, but there we go. So like I said, this has just been a really quick introduction, like really quick, but I just wanted, we felt it was good to introduce what we were doing and a little bit of basic programming in Computercraft and how it works. It's based off Lua, and I can't really tell you much more than that, other than it's based on Lua programming, because I'm pretty new to it too, so it's going to be a learning curve for me also. But that's basically it. Let's just do a quick clear. There we go, clear. Let's change directory, ... back to the start. Done. Okay, so that's really it from me for this time, but this is, like I said, a basic introduction, and you're going to see a whole host of really advanced programming and an operating system being built, and networks and computers and servers and all sorts of exciting stuff like that coming over the next month or two. So stick around and check out the video coming out on Master Hellish's channel. There'll be a link to the playlist in the description, and all that's left for me to do is say thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.